Tizzy, you looked to be in complete control for the first sort of 40 minutes there, and they couldn't play through you guys at all. Very disciplined and structured. But the defensive woes just kind of turned the result on its head.
Yeah.
What's your sort of take from that?
You're right. It's frustrating. I thought we did really well in the first half. We created good chances, deserved the lead. Weren't really trouble defensively. Yeah, they had a little bit of territory there and a bit of the ball, but we're okay. And then in the end, to concede that kind of goal at that stage of the game is extremely disappointing, because it's things that we've spoken about, it's things that we've worked on. It's a very similar goal to the one that we conceded against Melbourne City. So to go in at halftime 2-1 changes the momentum, the dynamics of the football game, and in the end, second half, you expect them to come at you again and concede an own goal, which we really, at this level, need to defend better, and we go home disappointed.
As you mentioned, it's similar to last week against City. You can see some patterns in that, and your defence before the Omicron outbreak was the best in the league, I'm sure. What do you think is going to change? Is it fatigue of games?
Well, there's a lot of different reasons. There's fatigue, there's change of personnel. Even tonight, Adrian Mariappa's not there, Craig Noon's not there. They're part of that defensive setup as well. So it's been difficult. Look, let's be honest, the long break that we had of COVID, those 37 days without playing competitive games, took its toll on us, and we haven't been able to be the same side defensively, but also get to full fitness. And then on the flip side is the congested pile up of games makes it hard. And again, another example tonight. You're in the game, but you have to take off Uli. That's another part of it, because I've got enough players on the treatment room with Danny De Silva, Tommy Orr, Tommy Juric. So you can't lose any extra body. So you don't have that cohesion as well as you would have liked. So disappointed, because we're not as strong as we were at the start of the season defensively. But at the end, we still got to do better. We've got to do better if we want to be there. In the middle of May. That's definitely the area we've got to work on. But at the same time, we're not getting much training done either. With the rain that we've got here and the amount of games that we're playing and the turnover, it's challenging, as I'm sure it is for most teams.
A big concern for you must have been with Charles. He was sensational in the first half, and then what happened to him?
Yeah, look, I initially, the reports I got, I thought it was his heart, his chest, but now speaking to the doc, so what happened is he copped a knock and it's hit his ribs, and that's affected his breathing. So Charles is okay. He'll be fine to back up again on Sunday against Perth, but you don't take risks with these situations. So I'm just happy for the boy, because he was superb tonight, and I also thought last week against Melbourne City he was excellent. So for a young boy like that to get a little bit of, and not only consistency in his game, but consistency against two very good teams. So pleased for him, and just as I said, he needs to recover well and be available for Sunday.
Ante, well, no doubt you're disappointed to give up the 2-0 lead. Can that result act as a bit of a settler for you after a poor run of form, just to maybe just calm things down ahead of the finals and get some momentum going again?
Well, I'd like to think so. Look, tonight was an opponent that is, very close to us on the ladder, but this result means obviously they don't overtake us and there's a game less. Okay, so we've got 7 to go, they've got 6 to go. We knew we had to get something tonight. Yeah, disappointing, because when you're 2-0 up, you'd probably want more, but in the end, I think it was a fair result, and we just, as I said, now we need to recover well, and hopefully we can put on a run of not only performance, but we've got to start picking up points again, because our performances haven't been too bad. Look at the last 2 games, they've been decent, but we've got 1 point. We need more. We've got a lot of games in New South Wales. We've got a lot of game at home. Hopefully we're going to get some bodies back. Okay, so Tommy Juric has been doing a little bit of training, so we're all obviously excited about that. Craig Noon comes back in. Adrian Mariappa hopefully is available as well for Sunday. So if we can get some of these bodies back, albeit we'll still be without Tommy Orr and Danny De Silva, who have been excellent for us this season, but some other kids are getting opportunities. You know, Lockie Rose is getting minutes. Holman's come on today as well. Charles is doing well. Al Hassan's getting minutes. So we've also got McGing back. This is the first time in, I'm too scared to look at the stats, but it's the first time in how many years has Jordan Much played 2 times 90? Can they recover? Can they back up again? Can we make sure we don't lose anyone? I don't get it right all the time, but my medical staff's working well, and as I said, we just need to recover and put on a good performance Sunday at home.
Thanks, mate.
Ante, you mentioned all those players that are still to come back from injury. Are any of them a chance of being back for Sunday?
Tommy Urich is a big chance to come back. Adrian Mariappa is a big chance to come back. However, their window consists of 3 games. He's played 2 times 90, so if he plays that third one, that's something we've got to look at. So you look at Urich and Mariappa, they're a chance, but Nooney will also be available for selection as well, which is a big plus for us.
Terrific. And as far as you're aware, so far everybody pulled up okay tonight?
So far, but you'd appreciate that game took a lot out of us, and as did the Melbourne City encounter. So they'll be obviously very fatigued, but as long as we don't have any injuries, when we get back together tomorrow and look forward to the next game, then we'll all as a staff be satisfied.
Last one for me, how important is it to get some of those fresh legs back? You talked about the fatigue factor. Obviously, you went a long time without playing any games, and now they're coming thick and fast.
Well, you need it. I mean, we're playing Melbourne City last week, and then you're doing really well first half. You're in control, and they bring on a Matthew Leckie, which changes everything. So I think the way the season is, it's challenging for everyone. But again, fresh bodies, fit bodies at the right time, the most depth that you have your better players available for longer, gives you the best chance of success. And if you can do that, you're half a chance. As I said, we've probably missed too many important players for too long, but we're still there or thereabouts, and we're confident if we can get them back towards mid to late April, then we're a chance.
You mentioned something about taking off Davila, who was really in the wars. He seems to be getting dropped a little bit today, certainly.
Dropped 13 times in the first half. It happens every game.
Do you think he's not being protected?
Of course he's not, but I've mentioned that weeks before. But I know at the same time too nothing's going to happen, so I just get frustrated, he gets frustrated, and I understand every coach has the same team talk. Target the Villa, hit the Villa, don't let him turn, don't let him face forward, so let's kick him. 13 times in the first half. No issues. Kick him, but there's got to be free kicks, there's got to be yellow cards, there's got to be cautions.
So do you think our refereeing is stifling these kind of plays? You look at Spain, all right, they're trigger happy.
In where?
Like in Spain, they're trigger happy.
Don't stop right there. Don't they complain? Spain with the A-League should never be in the same sentence.
I'm talking officiating. We can at least...
No. Don't even talk about that. There's not one aspect of the game that you can compare. Officiating, players, fouls, different world. Let's not disrespect football, huh? What do you want me to say? Is it not going to change? He's going to get kicked again on Sunday, another 20, 30 times. Hang on. I lost him for 6 weeks due to him being kicked against Central Coast, huh? I've lost him.
It's also fans are losing. Like they're players that fans
will I'd pay to watch it. Will he play? Yeah. You'd want to.
Well, good, thanks.
I mean, we could take that from the
Guys.
Thank you.